I'm Emily Palmer, and I'm doing my report on conflict in A Tree Grows in Brooklyn by Betty Smith. Now, A Tree Grows in Brooklyn is about a girl named Francie Nolan and her family. They deal with poverty throughout the book. They have to struggle with things like getting jobs, paying rent, or even just getting enough money to eat every day. Now, in the next clip I'm about to show you is Francie and her brother Neely eating oatmeal after having it for several days. And each one of them receives a banana. Now, they get very happy when they receive a banana, and it shows how much that they appreciate the small things that most of us would get normally every day. Mom, what's for breakfast?
Oatmeal.
Again?
Well, yes. But this time I have something else for you. Bananas.
Bananas?
Yeah, one for each of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to cut mine up really thin and then put it in my oatmeal so it'll last a long time.
I can eat mine really slowly because I've had banana in my... The next video clip is showing how poor neighborhood the Nolans had to live in. People stole items from other people, and there was criminals on the streets. When Francie was in her earlier teens, there had been a kidnapper around. Francie's mother, Katie, had always been apprehensive about Francie coming home from school. So, luckily, this one day when Francie was coming home, her mother just happened to be there.
He's still breathing. You okay?
It's also lucky that the Nolans happened to have a gun on them. Throughout the beginning of the story, Francie's dad, Johnny, was a drunk and was in and out of work. Even though he only worked sometimes, he would pull through for them when times were tough. So after he died in the middle of the book, the Nolans had no second income. This next clip shows Katie and her two sisters, Sissy and Evie, talking about their financial problem.
I'd help you if I could, but ever since Will got kicked by the horse, we've only made enough money to support ourselves.
If we could just think of something.
No, really. You guys have done enough. Well, then, I guess you're going to have to take Francie out of school.
No, I want her to graduate. I want her to get a diploma.
You can't eat a diploma.
Do you have any male friends that could help you?
No.
I guess Evie's right then.
And you can't take Neely out of school. He's too young.
But Francie's smart. She'll get educated somehow.
Yes.
Katie manages to get both Neely and Francie through grade school, but once the summer comes, she has to send both of them to work. Francie works in a factory, but once she isn't needed there anymore, they have to lay her off.
Can't believe this is our last day.
I know, I've only worked here for like 2 weeks. So then Francie applies to a place where she can read for her job. Francie loves reading, but the problem with the job is that she is 14 and you need to be 16 to have the job. So the family really needs the money, so they're willing to do whatever it takes.
Francie, are you done yet?
I don't know about this one.
Well, I think you look really grown up.
Yeah, I like it. You definitely look 16. No one will never know you're only 14. You think?
Yeah.
Finally, when Neely and Francie are about to go to high school, Katie knows that she can only let one of them go to high school if they are going to be able to eat. The problem is that Katie, the mother, values Neely a bit more than she does Francie.
Since we don't have as much money anymore, only one of you is going to be returning to school next year.
Well, I think it should be Francie because she likes school and I really want to get a job.
You don't want to be a surgeon?
No, I want to take care of the family.
Yeah, I want to go back to high school. I want to go learn more.
Well, I've decided and Neely's going back to school.
But, Mom, that's not fair. I'm the one who wants to go to high school.
Let me get a job. We need it.
Well, see, you will find a way to go back to school. Neely, on the other hand, won't.
But, Mom...
I've made my decision.
That was my project on conflict in A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. I hope it helped you understand the hardships that the Nolan family had to go through, and how it made it so the kids were always hungry and working. The poverty did that to them. It also helped them value food and education, things that most people would take for granted.